Want to know my savvy secret for getting the most gorgeous, luxurious wedding flowers for your big day, all on a budget? Stay tuned, because you're definitely going to want to hear this. Hey guys, it's Jessica Bishop from thebudgetsavvybride.com and author of the Budget Savvy Wedding Planner and Organizer. And I just wanted to say welcome to our YouTube channel. I'm so excited to be chatting today all about neutral wedding flowers and why it's the simplest and the savviest decision you will make for your wedding. So let's dive on in. Want to know the simplest way to get a luxurious look for less when it comes to your wedding flowers? It's all about going neutral. Stunning whites, creams, and even light pinks can really complement and enhance any wedding color scheme, any wedding theme. It's literally the simplest decision you can make. Trust me, save yourself the stress of color matching the perfect shade of pink to your bridesmaids' dresses. You don't have to worry about coordinating or matchy-matchy or clashing when you just go with a simple, lovely, classic, neutral white. White goes with everything, and it's gonna look absolutely stunning and high-end at the same time. I love sharing resources that help couples get a beautiful wedding on a budget they can actually afford. Who doesn't love getting a good deal, right? So that's why I love today's sponsor for this video. Our friends at Something Borrowed Blooms have the most incredible collection of floral arrangements, from your bouquets to centerpieces, boutonnieres, literally everything you need to make your wedding day look gorgeous. When it comes to flowers, they're so gorgeous, it's going to absolutely blow your mind. Neutral wedding flowers are great for a bride who wants her style to stand the test of time. And honestly, it doesn't matter whether you're more classic traditional or more laid back boho or like romantic whimsical. Something Borrowed Blooms has several different collections with neutral wedding flowers that suit a variety of styles. So I guarantee you're gonna find something that you love within their collections. So do you wanna see some of my favorite white floral collections from Something Borrowed Blooms? Okay, let's go. So the first one I have to share is the Jane, and this beauty is some beautiful boho, rustic romance with greenery and peonies, and these little thistle guys in here are just like, the texture in this bouquet is stunning. And we have these lovely draping pieces as well. This is one of my favorite neutral collections, but it still has a lot of really nice greenery. So especially if you're into that whole boho vibe, this Jane collection is the one for you. Now, if you consider yourself more of a classic bride or a traditionalist, you might want to go with the Audrey collection. But the Audrey actually comes in two different styles. So it features the same gorgeous selection of flowers, but they're arranged a little bit differently depending on your vibe. So I'm gonna show you first the classic, timeless, traditional version of Miss Audrey. Now this is, as you can see, a very round, more bulbous style of bouquet. It's very round and symmetrical, and just, I mean, look at these flowers, you guys. I'm getting all up in the camera here, but I hope you can see it. It's absolutely stunning. There's roses and peonies, and there's some hydrangeas in here too. Just a side note, by the way, when I got married, I had hydrangeas in some of my bouquets, the bridesmaids bouquets. They actually wilted. You know what? You don't have to worry about that with Something Borrowed Blooms, because these silk flowers are gonna stay perky and peppy, and they're gonna be picture perfect no matter what the humidity or the temperature is on your wedding day. So if that's not reason enough to opt for silk wedding flowers, I don't know what is. I think when you spend money on something, you want to get what you expect. You want to get what you paid for. You want to get what you asked for, right? Well, when you're working with fresh flowers, there could always be some sort of snafu at the end of the day, right? There could be a shortage of the flowers that you want, or they could get damaged or wilt in transit. You just never know. There's a bit more risk involved. But with this, they ship them right to your door. They look perfect right out of the box. You might need a little zhuzh here and there depending on if things shifted around in transit, but pretty much they look just like this, and it's stunning. I mean, how gorgeous is this? Again, this is the Audrey classic version. So if you are a traditionalist, this might be the great choice for you. Now, if you consider yourself more of a romantic bride and a little bit more laid back, a little bit more maybe bohemian or like relaxed kind of bride, whimsical even, you might want the hand-tied version of the Audrey, which, as you can see here, has a bit more of a loose arrangement to it. It has some movement, which is really nice. And again, it features the same gorgeous peonies, roses, hydrangeas, etc., that make this bouquet just like really rich and full. Beautiful, classic in white, but it's just a little bit more romantic. So maybe this is going to be more your vibe. So this is another amazing neutral option from Something Borrowed Blooms for your wedding bouquet. So when you choose a collection, there is always a coordinating bridesmaids bouquet. As you can see, this is just like a miniature version of the larger Audrey, and it goes pretty much the same for all of the collections. The bridesmaids tend to be a little bit smaller. The bridal bouquet is a little bit bigger, more substantial for the bride to stand out. But if you are perhaps having to change your wedding plans last minute, whatever the case might be, maybe you want to go with something smaller and simpler, and you could totally order the bridesmaids bouquet instead of the bridal bouquet. Really, it's totally up to you. Choose what works best for you. And another thing to know is that just for Budget Savvy Bride readers and followers, we have an exclusive deal for Something Borrowed Blooms. So when you spend $65 or more, you will get a free Centerpiece rental with your order. Most of the bridal bouquets rent for around that $65 price. You rent your bridal bouquet and you get a free Centerpiece rental as well. And you can use it to decorate your sweetheart table or your cake table or your guest book table. If you are having a micro wedding or an elopement, perhaps you'll just want to put it on your sweetheart table and look at it while you and your new spouse have dinner together. Not everyone's into DIY. Not everybody wants to spend the time. Not everybody wants to get their hands dirty. Not everybody feels like they can handle it or are crafty. And so if that's you, if you just want something simple that you don't have to worry about, that arrives in its fully formed, perfect arrangement, then what can I say? You can't go wrong with Something Borrowed Blooms. These things are stunning. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Definitely make sure to subscribe to the Budget Savvy Bride here on YouTube. Also, go over and subscribe to Something Borrowed Blooms on YouTube as well. They have so many great videos where they demonstrate how you can use their flowers, different ways to arrange things, like their garlands and things like that. They have a lot of great ideas. So be sure to stop by their YouTube channel as well and tell them we sent you and said hello. And we'll see you guys next time. I don't know, I'm just rambling now. I'm like, I want to toss the bouquet. You can add a toss bouquet, by the way, to your order for just $8 at checkout. If you want to toss one at the end of the night, you can toss that one and you get to keep it. You don't have to worry about returning it. These ones have to be returned. They are rentals. They have to go back. Although, if you want to keep it, you can absolutely purchase it as well. So if you want to keep it as a keepsake, if you want to keep it as a keepsake, you can purchase it and keep it and hold on to it and treasure it forever. I want to keep it. I don't want to send it back. I would like to just keep it forever. Thank you again for watching, and I look forward to sharing more wedding planning advice and tips and inspiration here on the Budget Savvy Brides YouTube channel. So see you again soon, and in the meantime, stay savvy. Bye.